Down there, the water in the Coke, right, feels very crystal clear.
Fresh.
It's like fresh water, that kind of feel. But if you drink a Coke in Singapore, you have that sticky thing in the mouth. I don't know whether do you feel that or not.
You should tap out one can for me.
Actually,
yeah. Welcome back to Mototalk. This episode is brought to you by Direct Asia.
Cheers.
Save money when you sign up for a new policy for your motorcycle with the very okay promo code. Get up to $60 Capital Mall voucher for new signups, and of course, please go and check out their NCD30. Hold your policy for 2 years without any claims and get up to 30% discount on your premiums. Thank you, Direct Asia, for supporting the channel. We are back, guys. Back from our trips. They went to Switzerland. I went to Australia. Why not bring me go? Come tell everyone, share with us all how your Switzerland trip went.
Oh, Switzerland. Like, it was by far the best trip that I have done personally in my life. Right? Like, Winston and I, every single day, multiple times a day, we will go, wow, oh my god, hey bro, look at that, fuyo, wow. Every single time. It was so beautiful, bro.
Oh, it was beautiful. The scenery, huh?
The scenery, I mean, like, even the houses change as you go from place to place. So you start off in, of course, your city with concrete and that kind of stuff. Then you see things like wooden houses or stone houses, and it changes. You can see the change in the houses, the colors, the way the fields are going. It's so...
How many days was the trip?
It was a 5 days, 4 nights trip. Yeah.
So you all were riding for 4 days?
5 days, actually.
5 days. Then yours, how was your trip in Australia?
My trip was...
in the land down
We
under.
rented a camper van. So we drove from Perth all the way up to Broome. So it's about like a 10-day drive.
Where is Broome, yeah?
Next to
Broome.
Brisbane.
Broome is okay. Honestly, right, when we planned for the trip, we were just googling, and then we found this so-called vlog. It's an article, so it said epic trip from Perth to Broome. Then we read the itinerary. Okay, then we tried.
Because Broome is not a very popular place in Australia, so
I've never heard it before.
I've never heard
I
it.
don't think it is, because when I was calling all the clinics to check all the PCR tests and everything, right, I was calling the Perth clinic, and then I told them I'm gonna drive up to Broome. Then I want to find out whether I can take PCR test there. And I say, sorry, where? Broome. Sorry, where? Broome.
Is it pronounced
also don't
Broome?
know,
Is it pronounced?
It is pronounced Broome, because when I spoke to the locals there,
They call it Broome lah.
Broome is a very beautiful place.
Yeah, you see, beautiful place. I'm sure the scenery isn't as bad as. I mean, it's comparable to
Not bad,
Switzerland, right?
Not bad. Yes.
I think the only difference is Australia is, they have a very vast horizon.
Yeah.
But whereas in Switzerland, we see a lot of mountains. We don't really see much of very
True.
horizons.
True. So for me,
Landscape.
when I was driving, right, I don't really go like, wow, the view so nice. No, it's just flat roads all the way. It's all the viewpoints that you stop,
Then nice.
walk out. Then you see all the cliffs. They got a lot of beach.
Take it positively. You have unblocked views.
It's true. It's true. So like when we are riding, right, every time we kena like mountain scenery, like, wow. Then when we kena flat open, the feeling different, bro. It's like we riding, and we turn and then we see vast openness. We're like,
Because the mountains are so far away. So the whole
but the mountains,
landscape.
correct, but the mountains are so big. So they feel them close to you.
So one of the night, right, Mark asked me whether, I think in the first night of hotel, he asked me, am I okay to staying near the mountain? Then I told him, I don't like to stay beside mountain because I feel like the mountain is blocking my view. I feel like I'm in a well. I'm surrounded by mountains and you only see part of the sky. I mean, the sky is so wide, right? But with the mountain surrounding, you probably only see 60% of the whole sky.
If you're staying in a valley lah, so let's say like you're at the end, like Soy Not Go, that place. There's this very old town. It's almost 360-degree mountain. So it's like you imagine this and the town is in the center, and then you got a road that comes in. So if you're staying there, then your patch of sky is like that only.
Yeah.
I saw one of the clips. Like, you have all the mountain views and all that, right? Then there's one house right in front of the mountain. That's quite cool.
it is lah.
You is like quite cool way to sleep beside.
I quite understand where he comes from. So from an outsider's perspective, you look out, you're like, oh my god, the house, oh, it's so cool. It's like right smack on the mountain, it looks so good. But if you are in the house, you don't see the mountain, right? You see out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I mean, actually, I mean, depends on the mood, I guess. For the views of Australia unblocked, it is also nice to see so far with no ends.
Nice, but you drive click with nothing to see. Wow.
2,000 kilometers.
No, in total, I think we drove about 3,200 clicks.
Wow.
oh.
So at first, of course, like, you know, when you get out of Perth, right, then you'll be like, oh, this
Excited
is nice, man. Like open, you know, land, everything, all empty plots of land. You don't see that very often, right?
So question, you were there for how many days?
12, 14?
So do you say, wow, very nice for the consecutive
I
12
only say first 2 days. After that,
we say every day.
That's why.
The scenery, because of the place that we traveled, right, the landscape changes. So it's not constantly one type of landscape. Yeah, the even the houses, the way the valley is, the composition of the scenery changes as we go.
I can imagine, like, you know, all the views that I saw from the clips and all that. Wow.
Yeah. And then they have lakes.
Yeah.
And they have lakes. Their lake is so huge. So it almost feel like, you know, a very fun.
And the water also very clear.
Yes. Oh, I have to tell you something, right? You like to drink Coke, right? I tell you, I go there, I only drink Coke.
The Coke different,
You
bro.
got Coke Zero.
Have Coke Zero. But the water,
How is it different?
how do I explain?
Australia Coke also different.
Okay, so in Singapore, you drink your Coke, you get that sticky
Yeah.
feeling at the back of your throat, right? Down there, no.
Down there, the water in the Coke, right, feels very crystal clear.
Fresh.
It's like fresh water, that kind of feel. But if you drink a Coke in Singapore, you have that sticky thing in the mouth. I don't know whether do you feel that or not.
You should tap out one can for me.
Actually,
Say until like that.
I never thought about it.
Walao,
But Mark wanted to tap out the snowbag, what?
Yeah, lot mineral water, bro.
One.
Hey, I was legit shocked. Like, I was looking for him. And, like, it's time to go already.
Oh, that clip was real, bro. It's not reenactment. It's not actment.
Yeah.
I purposely just take the thing there. I look at him. I'm like, fuck it lah. I start putting it in. Then
And then I was like, hey, time to go already. What is Mark doing? Then like, walao.
Packing ice for Amos.
mineral water.
Oh, it's damn funny. That one epic. I don't know why, what sense you go and do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyway, right, 4 to 5 days trip. What did you guys pack for the trip?
Oh, we packed, because this is a work trip, I would think our luggage are 50% equipment, 50% our own clothing.
A lot of it is gear.
Yeah, our camera gears, the laptop, all this. Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised. My laptop survived, no problems.
Like in terms of clothes and all that, eh?
Clothes. I mean, like for like even with when we did what to pack on tour, right? It was basically what I wore.
Yeah, actually same. Didn't bring a lot of our own personal clothes.
Laundry, all that, all there lah.
Because it's only a 5 days, 4 nights. So, and it's cold, we don't really sweat. So we actually like 2 days, 1 set of clothes.
But like underwear, I change every day.
I mean, underwear different.
T-shirt that I wear at night, of course, you can reuse multiple times.
So same thing lah, like our usual touring
Yeah.
touring trips can pack quite light.
Yeah, I mean with the
light.
exception of cold wear lah. So like he brought heat tech, I had to steal one from him. Then I brought extra jackets just in case, but ended up never really used.
I also brought extra jacket because we know that we are going up to the Mount Matterhorn. So we already know from the weather forecast it's going to be -8 degrees. But then again, -8 degrees is in the middle of the night lah. So actually when we
daytime,
went up, it's okay because after when the sun
Bro,
so bright, we actually, and then when you start walking, right, because of the high altitude, right, you know, you tend to use more energy and then your body starts to heat up. Actually, you don't feel that cold. It's only when the wind comes,
yeah.
that's where you feel the chill.
So like the part that photo of us are in t-shirt, right? At that Zermatt station,
Yeah.
right? It's not like Howland or what. So we were doing the shot for fighting in the snow, right? Then I started feeling hot.
Yeah, it was after the shot, that's where, you know, we feel hot because of the energy that we
Because not fit.
No, it's just hot. I take out one layer, I like, hey, it's still sweating. I take out second layer, I like,
Because at that
Okay.
point of time,
I take
there
out
was
everything.
no wind.
yeah, no wind. And the sun was very strong.
Yeah, but when we were at the top
Oh.
glacier viewpoint, the wind is strong.
Oh, that one.
Oh, that one I really feel the
That one is minus God knows how much because he had a scarf on. On the scarf had frost from his breath. So there was a photo where I like, right? My teeth were hurting from the cold, bro. I've never felt it before. Yeah, my teeth was actually hurting.
Then luckily I brought the beanie because he botak, right?
Wow. So, like you know how people say, hey, you cut botak cooling, right? Singapore, you don't feel shit, bro. Down there, you feel everything all like start to hurt, pain. We were like, wow.
Yeah, so these are the two accessories that we added on to our riding jacket lah. But surprisingly, our riding jacket can tahan that kind of temperature.
Not bad lah. Not bad.
Very surprising.
It's yours is a Komine with it's the mesh one with the inner liner, right?
Yeah, so mine have two layers. So one is the cardigan, like a hoodie kind of.
Oh, that one.
And then there's another one. There is the windbreaker.
Actually, your one very interesting. I was watching a video. Then his one when he take out the inner wear is a cardigan. It's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie. It's a hoodie.
Quite interesting. The material is like
Yes, it's just like a
hoodie.
Yeah, hoodie. So
And yours?
you can see I wear every day one.
Mine is outer shell with thermal layer.
That means
The outer shell
waterproof.
Waterproof outer shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then thermal layer inside.
Thermal layer on the inside.
Yeah, so it's also very flexible lah. I mean, he can use it locally. You just take out the thermal layer. He can still use it lah. Same lah. I mean, I can just remove the two layers. I can still use it.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah, I got another question. You all took the cable car. What is it called?
Matterhorn Express Gondola.
Gondola. You all took the gondola go up, right? Then I see in the video there are a lot of people like prepared to go skiing or something. So those people, they go up there, then they ski down.
All the way down.
So they don't have to take the...
No.
They don't have to.
So there are many stations going up, right? You can choose which one you want. I didn't check, right? But I'm pretty sure the higher you go, the higher level you have to be.
Yes.
Or it's going to become more difficult the higher you go.
Yeah. So Matterhorn at the area, right? I was there 26 years ago. At that time, there is only one gondola, the huge one, which is still there. But all the new Matterhorn Express and the bigger ones that we take to the Glacier Viewpoint, right? Those are new. Especially the viewpoint, the highest viewpoint, it was stated there, 2018.
Yeah.
So I believe it was constructed at 2018, finished construction at 2018. So the whole thing, the whole area is very new, and they have expanded the ski area. It used to my impression, 26 years ago, it wasn't that huge. There's only a section for people to ski, but now they expanded so much. So that is the changes that I see, because I still remember that red gondola going up to Mount Matterhorn, and at that time, that is the only mode of transport going up. And I don't remember seeing skiers there at that point of time. But now it's so different. Now the whole place is so crowded.
Wow. The main station, so like when we were going up, I can't remember, was a bit early, is it?
Which one?
We reached there quite early, right?
No, we were there in the noon.
But when we were going, it wasn't that crowded, no? When we're coming back down, it's like, wow,
all the people are already up skiing already. Yeah. So it was the period of time that we go, right, is their ending season of their winter sports. Yeah, so it's also the best time for us to go riding, because you see the transition. Okay, I was there 2 weeks earlier, so I was at Geneva first. So the first week when I was there, everything was white. All the mountain top was white. But by the time I meet Mark, right, that period, you can see half the mountain starts to become green. The snow area cap becomes lesser.
Oh, all the flowers. Now I would assume they're all bloomed already lah.
Yeah.
While we were riding, you can see the fields, right? All the yellow flowers starting to bud. Oh, damn nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Like nice, eh?
Nice.
Not bad. Actually, this early April to end April is quite a perfect timing for riding.
Yeah, I would say so.
But then still on the higher passes, there is still a lot of road that are closer. That's why we took the train ferries. If not, you can actually ride the mountain passes.
Yeah, they
That is
got
from
correct.
June to October only. It's a very short period where they open.
June to October, they are open.
Yes. So any other than that, they are closed. So that's why.
Because of the weather, lah.
Yeah, because of the snow.
Snow. Hey, bro, no joke. The snow and the winds there. Phew.
You were saying the wind is very strong, right?
Yeah, so I had no clue how strong the wind was. We were riding.
Yeah,
and then
it's something we never experienced in Malaysia or in Taiwan or what.
Then he's like, hey bro, do you feel your bike wobbling? I'm like, yeah lah, wobbling, but because of wind lah. So
It doesn't make sense, that kind of wobble is
What kind of wobble?
it's a buffeting.
yeah.
That kind of buffeting that
We never experienced before in Malaysia one.
It's not that heavy. It's not that hard.
No, but because we were thinking like this kind of bikes, why would it wobble like that, right? It shouldn't be, what? Then until then we stopped, then we realized how strong the wind was.
It's that kind of wind push you, right? You sure lose your balance one.
Yeah. So like one of
counter the wind,
right, when we about to move, Mark lift out his leg to the footpad, right? Then the wind one sudden gust of wind.
Oh, that was the
Immediately put the foot down because then I was
That's
saying
the snowy one, right?
yes.
Whoa.
The wind is so
Now
strong.
I'm wondering whose wind stronger, your that wind or the the leaning tree wind?
Leaning tree
Oh,
wind.
in his video lah, he got one leading tree.
Oh,
The tree grow like that because of the constant wind blowing.
possible lah.
Yeah, could be similar. Could be similar.
Yeah, ours is not. I don't think ours is consistent strong wind. It's just
Gust lah.
Gust. That's and then he's behind me right with my windshield so big. He's not only getting the crosswind, he's getting my draft also.
Yeah.
So he's
So like,
yeah.
let's say I let him go far front. Then I feel that one. I go inside.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this draft is common now. If we follow each other in Malaysian North Highway, we will get it. But it's the crosswind is what we didn't expect it to be. It's something really very unfamiliar to me. Because this kind of bike should not be behaving like that. Yeah, then after that, we realized how strong the wind was. But once there is no wind, right? Oh, the whole bike is stable as shit, yeah.
Actually, I see it the other way around. I see it as the winds were so strong and the bikes
move only like
moved.
that lah. Yeah lah, true lah.
Like to me, it's like, what the hell? Really? Yeah.
True
As
lah.
in still can handle lah.
No, it's not Jalawan. It's not Jalawan.
Jalawan.
It's not like walao.
Just shaky.
It's just shaky only, like what we would normally get when we hit a headwind or a crosswind.
Yeah.
You ride, you just feel the bike like that only.
Then it's quite good already.
Very good.
Very good. It's very good.
What bikes were you guys riding?
BMW R1250 GS
Riding the GS.
and a R1250 RT.
R1250 RT. How was the whole collection bike process?
It's very
Quite
smooth.
curious.
Solid.
Smooth.
Solid.
The BMW there, does it look exactly the same?
It's bigger, nicer,
Bigger.
It's bigger.
much bigger.
But the styling should be the same, right?
Similar style.
Similar, but on steroids. On steroids.
Why a lot more displays?
Yes.
A lot more displays, a lot more bikes, a lot more gear.
Mm.
No, but then again, of course, it's in Europe. Space is not as expensive.
So bike collection was smooth. They have the bike fuel up. Everything was checked. Yeah. So he got the new bike leh.
With 84 clicks on.
Wow.
Before,
So I run in for them lah, basically.
Yeah, but the panels of course they get from somewhere else because it's a different set.
Oh no. So it's the I asked.
I asked already.
His name Timon, is it?
Timon.
Those panniers are for the demo bikes. So as the years go on, right, the panniers they just take out from the demo bike and they put the
Makes
next.
sense lah. They recycle the panniers lah. Yeah. So yeah, other than that, I mean, this RT model we have not seen it here because it's a facelift. I was so excited to ride this bike. So when we saw the color it was super nice.
the color is nice the blue. No, actually the bike is very nice.
Yeah, lor.
The front of the bike,
You know,
I see on video is
you know what's completely messed up about the RT, no?
no.
Complete messed up one. Like I angry, no. So when we were riding, he say my heater grip at only number 3. Then I'm like, bloody hell, I cold like mad. I already number 5. How come you can go number 3? Then like your.
Me, it's like, how can you hold number 5 so hot? How you hold?
Then I asked him your seat how much. He said about 2 only. I say hello, I 2 side 5. Both grips and seats
Maximum,
max. Then on the last day we swapped bikes. So I was feeling a bit warm. Immediately I just put the windshield down lah. So it's like okay lah. We hit the highway. Then I started getting a bit noisy. Bring up the windshield lah. Windshield, wind.
No wind.
No wind.
Nothing,
Wind
bro.
protection was
It's like
very good.
it's like a bubble just over you. Then you're like
And not only that, the front part covering the hand
everything. Your legs all no wind.
all covered.
So then I'm like, no wonder this.
How does the windshield cover your handle?
everything?
Everything.
The way it's
Even with the windshield down, right? Even with the windshield down, there's like a deflector there.
Correct. But because of that windshield is hitting your body, you get wind flow and turbulence everywhere around you. So you kind of feel wind. The thing up, on. Now I was thinking to myself, no wonder this bastard can ride at number 3. Bloody hell.
I mean, naturally the GS is more
Rugged, it's more open.
like more open.
Yeah.
Is the bike heavy or not?
The bike, when you push, when it's not moving, it's of course heavy lah. But once on the move, I'm very surprised. It's as nimble as a 2B bike.
Bro, many times I overflicked. Really. So sometimes we play in the back roads. Then after that I go in there, I want to flick and I want to down, right? I down too much. Ooh, the shit.
The handling is very light.
Solid.
No, don't know.
AML got demo bike, no?
Don't have that's why.
1250 have We did what?
No, the RT.
RT
You're talking about the
is
GS or the RT?
Both. Both.
I mean the GS,
The GS we tried before already.
Yeah, lah. So kind of expected the feel, but
More
I'm very
curious
surprised with the RT. And not only the handling of the RT, the features of the RT, I tell you, he jealous like hell, yeah.
Like fuck.
Really. This fucker. Quite lah, no. So, I got charging
Which part
station.
of Kuala? Oh, the charging one.
So, charging station, I know Messi, I'm not a cable guy, okay? I'm an audio guy. Don't give a shit about cables, right? So, charge everything. Then next day, his phone was at 40-something
43%.
Then I'm like, hey bro, you never charge your phone? No,
I cannot find my charging cable because I remember I packed, but I don't remember where I keep it. So I thought I lose it.
Yeah, but you found it later on.
I found it later on.
So then I say, you never charge your phone overnight? No, don't need. On the back, then charge. Wireless charging, bro. You just put inside. So you got a compartment.
In that compartment on the right side, is it?
Alright, you put in the phone, then you press a button. There's a clamp that holds the phone.
Yeah.
Right, then you wireless charge.
So like
Inside got clamp too.
so you thought if you put the phone like that, if without the clamp, it will shake what? Move all over, you will damage your phone, right? So there's actually a clamp to clamp down your phone so that it doesn't move.
Didn't know that, eh?
So that one basically,
Quite impressive, eh?
that one very
That one
impressive.
finish. So, another thing that I, as a techie, found very impressive. I was going to take his phone. So I opened the cover. I heard a fan. Then I'm like, this fan, radiator fan. Then I go to radiator, don't have. I'm like, eh? So I took out the phone. The fan stopped. Then I'm like, no. I put the phone back in.
Really, they
The fan start again.
fan in the
Alright, because wireless charging is very inefficient. It causes the phone and everything else to heat up. So they put a phone to ventilate. A fan to ventilate. Not bad.
Peps.
Really not bad, that one. This is one of the main key features. The second feature that I liked was the central locking.
Well, that one also. Blah.
What's that?
It's one button you press, you lock everything.
Panniers all locked, bro.
Oh, panniers also all
Panniers all
electronic,
locked.
Yeah.
You can take the panniers out.
You can take the panels out.
Contact points, then you can put back in, then you contact point, then you press the thing, everything lock.
Yeah.
How does the auto lock for the panniers work?
I don't know.
They took it from previous year.
No.
No, it's the
it's
same.
for the bike.
It comes with the bike.
Oh wait, RT is the one that comes together lah. The
Yes,
panniers.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, the GSA is the one that they recycle the panels. So when Mark was like, opening the box one by one, I was like, oh, so slow. I said, come, you can't see. I show him one button because I pick up the RT, he doesn't know about this function, So I show him, use the thumb, press that central locking, kacha, then everything all unlocked. Like, macam open car door. Very good, eh?
yeah. I'm very interested in the bike now, eh. Because the bike looks very good, eh.
Yeah, not bad.
And then the third one is the dash.
Big, sia.
Oh, the dash very big.
Oh my god,
Big.
it's so nice. The navigation, everything. Basically, it's like a Google map there, lor. Yeah. You can mirror the phone through the Wi-Fi to the bike, but you really see all the full navigation. You can even zoom out the map and all this kind of stuff.
Not laggy, right?
No, not at all.
Wow.
Not at all.
I don't think so. When I rode the bike, it's like, because I always ride with GPS, right? So it's like, it's like very normal to me that I can see the map or you can see the it's a picture of the map, right? The 1250 tells you what the next turn is. You can't see where, you can't see the road. East can see the road. Then you can zoom in, you can zoom out and all that.
So like, at a certain point of the road, I think was episode 3, he was like saying, hey, that view nice. Are we going up? I said, let me check. I zoom out. Yeah, we're going up the switchback.
I saw that one.
Yeah, then this dash is just 太美了. I cannot say it, but
太美了.
太美了. It's really too pretty. It's so sleek and sexy. And then another
Bro, I go BML and see.
you should. The other one is I'm very impressed with the electronic windshield. So we set it up to the highest, right? You ride it, right? Then when I power it off, right? Actually, I didn't notice in the first place. Then after I realized, it went down to the so-called original position.
The lowest position.
Position.
The RT sounds really like
RT
put in all the...
RT a lot of bells and whistles.
Yeah, a lot. It's meant for road. So yeah. So when you power off, the thing goes down. Then when you start the bike, you thought that, I have to, push up the windshield again when you start riding. Don't need. Once you start moving off, the thing goes up slowly.
Oh.
So the way I look
Very
at
sexy,
it, the way I look at it, right, the GS is made for the rugged fella. Like, let's go. The RT is meant for the posh fella.
Yeah. I
Everything also have.
feel very luxe.
Very refined. Very refined.
luxe.
Engine vibrations and all is a lot lesser.
A lot lesser also.
1250. Same engine,
Yeah.
Boxer engine also.
Same engine. Exact same engine. But I don't know how.
Yeah, the GSA feel a bit rough, but it could be because it's still new. I don't know.
Kambi, yours is 1,000. You had 1,000 click on it.
I'm at 1,000.
Both also new lah.
Still quite new lah, 1,002.
Quite.
So
I think it's tuning lah. They just tuned it a bit more refined. You know, you got electronics and all that. Right? So how the electronics handle the engine and all that, it's a lot more.
I'm not sure whether the old R1200 RT has those 4 shortcut keys.
Oh, that one I don't know.
I'm not sure about that, but that 4 shortcut keys also was very.
It's a user-defined key lah. You can go into the system settings and say what you want the buttons to be, then you just press.
Yeah, so initially before go and figure out what was that, right, when every time to switch to adjust the heater seat and grip, right, I have to exit the navigation and go to that function of heater seat and grip to change, right. But with that 4 buttons there, right, I can preset, so I don't need to exit my navigation.
Just press only.
Like the memory thing lah.
It goes in loop. So that was very useful.
The defined key lah. So let's say like you say this one is number 1 is heated grips. You press So now let's say you are at level 3. You press again, it goes level 4. You press again, it goes level 5. You press again, it goes level 1. So you can cycle through the number and get what you want. Quite cool.
Most of the time you leading, is it?
All the time he leading.
Because of the
Only except at night.
Because at night cannot see properly.
So at night, interesting. He will call out to me, telling me what turn to go next and what kind of roads. Let's say you got a tight right or a tight left. He will call out to me on comms. I'm the light in front of him, just trying to show him the way.
How's the traffic?
The traffic actually was okay, not very heavy, but it's the speed limit of the roads there that is. We feel like we're having leash on our neck.
And the fact that lane splitting is illegal.
I cannot imagine how right. Imagine riding in Singapore without lane splitting.
Yeah lah, that's
okay, because that when we were there, it's still quite cold lah. Actually, we were stuck behind, just chill lor. But it's just that you know that you can lane split, but you're not allowed to lane split because it's illegal. Then we just follow the law. There was this jam that we go into the mountains, right? It's actually a traffic light. I think they are controlling the number of cars to pass through the tunnel. I don't know why.
It was a long.
How long did you wait?
Wow, it was about an hour.
We were in the jam about
1 hour.
About an hour. Then we decided to head out, and then we went to the decathlon down there because we saw food. So we decided to just go out and
yeah.
After that, jam clear.
No. After that, we took another route.
Oh, okay.
So we bypassed a little bit lah. Yeah, it cannot lah. Wow. We have to on off the bike so many times. I mean, the bike is not hot lah that we don't have to off it, but just that waste petrol. Expensive there, the petrol.
But can you imagine, right? You are there behind a car, okay? Because so down there, driving is the other way around. So we are on the left lane, which is the fast lane. We are waiting behind the car, stopped. Right beside the car, all the way down, the hole, big enough for both of us to squeeze through.
But we cannot
squeeze. We just stand there, we look, we're like, wow.
It's very painful.
Really painful. Very, I don't know how they can do it. It's really quite a lot of discipline.
Cool.
But actually,
I think the weather really plays a part. So if let's say that happens in Singapore, right? Bro, I turn off the bike, I put a main stand, I walk out the highway, take taxi. Hot what? You cannot tahan.
What's the penalty you all know? For
lane splitting.
In court, yes.
I cannot remember.
Just a fine lah.
It's a fine.
Don't want to find out.
If weather hot, I pay fines, bro.
Yes, pay, never mind.
Crazy.
Yeah, then other than that, everything is okay lah.
Yeah, it was a beautiful trip.
But because this is a work trip, right? We didn't really have R&R time, so we didn't really have a moment of time that we can relax.
Yeah, so
the route is always thinking about what shots to do, what content to say. Yeah, it's not a single point of time then that you can have your mind relaxed because you're constantly thinking. Even after at the end of the day, when we reach the hotel, our day doesn't end there. We still have to do an after action review, think about what to say. And then after that, we still have to do the data dump, then check the footages, make sure everything is okay. Like for example, on the second episode, we lost the audio.
Yeah. Completely lost the audio. Just wasn't there. Like wow.
So luckily we checked lah. Yeah, I mean, no doubt that we left the place already, but at least we know that this is something we need to take note for the next day.
Yeah, so all of you at home watching, you see like wow, everything wow. But behind the scenes, we are like ducks.
A lot of hard work.
Ducks on water, the duck very calm on the top of the underwater, the lake, all of that.
So on average, let's say every day we wake up about 6:30. By the time we start to film everything, by the time we leave the hotel, it's about 9. It's actually very late already.
Yeah.
Then on average, we reached our hotel at 8 p.m. By the time we settle down, take out all the charging stations to charge, go for dinner, come back already 10. 10 o'clock, then continue to do the AR shot. Then after that, do the data dump. By the time data dump, then by the time almost about 12 to 1 a.m. before we sleep. So we sleep really very little.
So in case for all you geeks out there if you all want to know, our complete folder for Switzerland was about 270 gigs worth of footage and audio. 270. Not bad.
Just for 4 days.
So
Correct,
the times that we need to find location to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these places. There was this time in Zermatt. Basically, because we talked to the Ukrainian people, right? So our plan got delayed. So but we know that we need to. We know that Zermatt we need a lot of time because it's a huge place. It's one of our main highlights. But because we only reached there about 1, we told ourselves we need to leave by 4.
Oh, yeah.
If not, we cannot reach Grindelwald by the time the staff leave.
What time you all leave?
Scary, boy.
5.
Oh, 5 ah?
Yeah, and we were really like chiong one. Not say chiong lah, like chop lor.
I went onto booking there. I like messaged the staff like, oh, we are running late. Is there any way you can wait for us? Then they're like, oh, how long will you be? If it's anything past 12, then I'm sorry, we cannot wait for you. And I'm like, it's 9 p.m. okay?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, sure, 9 p.m. is okay. So the staff also quite sweet lah. She stayed on with
So she stayed as long as you can reach by 9 lah. So at least we still have a bit of buffer. Then the next thing we also worried that the train ferry will close.
Oh,
we
yeah.
We don't know whether majority people work at like most of them close at 7 or 8. So we really don't know what time it close. So luckily we still can catch the train ferry lah.
What time you all reach the ferry station?
5 something. No, 6 something I think.
6 something.
Something, yeah.
So what time they close?
Don't know, never ask because can catch already, so never ask.
Oh, it's like we all kanchong. Then we right, we see someone at the teller, right, where the barrier is, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
What happens if they close?
I don't know.
Then you find a place to stay there. Is there any...
Should have lah. I mean,
have
can
lah.
find lah. No problem lah.
just find another hotel that you can stay at.
That is our least worry. That one I'm not worried.
In Zermatt, right, I was the pushy bitch. I was like pushing him, like, hey bro, we need to go. Time.
But then the thing is, but because we have we need to take photos as a promise to deliver, right? So it's like, okay, we can go to another location to shoot. But then it's like the scenery was so nice. We just need to spend the effort of another 30 minutes to do that shot. Is one or to one to push.
Yeah. So then I asked him because he was starting to get a little bit frustrated. I like, bro, tell me now, if this hotel we cannot make it in time, right? This was $150, right? I said, this $150 burn, you okay or not? He said, okay. I said, in that case, I won't push you. We make it. We don't make it. Too bad. We find another hotel. No problem.
Yeah.
And then after that, soon, okay, good.
Yeah, at least we still get our whatever deliverables that we need to do. At least that one is more important, ma. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're watching, you all know, he is the camera boss. Any footage, any direction, he say, yes, boss. Yes, boss.
So it's actually not easy, quite strong, cause keep constantly thinking about what shots to do.
Hey, but then in your Australia trip, right? I noticed that there was one footage that you saw the shark, right? Why did Deborah scream and run? You can see the shark suddenly take attention and started going towards her, you know.
Legit, I see her scream and shout, I think I die already. I say, die already. I don't know, she's just scared of the shark.
Then she screamed and she frail. Then
she was like, I don't know, she wanted to pass me a starfish. Then I took the starfish. Then after that, I was looking at starfish. Then she suddenly started screaming. So I don't know what she's screaming. I go and turn and look. Then the fucking shark beside me swimming. Then I'm like, oh fuck, what shark is this? It
was a
bloody hell. I should have go and like watch more shark documentaries and all that, because end up the shark is not dangerous. It's what is that?
Black tip, right? Black tip or white tip reef shark.
Something baby shark some more. But then at that point, because of my lack of knowledge, right, I see the shark, right. Then I thought to myself, never mind, I'll die already long. Inside the territory, ma.
See the footage, he never moved, bro. He just
really legit. I tell myself, I say, never mind lah. If the shark will eat me, then what can I do? I just stay there lah. My chance of surviving, I think, higher. I stay there. Then what happened? Deborah beside me. The shark swimming towards her, right? Then she goes stun, like moving around a lot. Then I think, oh, this girl gonna kill me. Gonna get me in trouble.
You know what's interesting, right? So, you all know I dive, if you all know. Then what we do sometimes is to take down an empty bottle. So when we know there are sharks in the area, take down an empty bottle. In the water, we will fill it with a bit of water or a bit of air or whatever, and we will crush the bottle. you make noise, right? That kind of noise actually attracts sharks because they think it's a prey frailing around or something like that. They'll go in and investigate.
Attract shark.
Attract shark.
Why do I want to attract the shark?
So no,
See them all?
yeah, nah.
To see them
When we diving, we want to see the shark.
Oh, okay.
Then-
No, thanks.
You try the little trick that I told you about the bottle and the bread.
For what?
Oh, that one. That means you never try. Okay, y'all like those of you go snorkeling. Y'all want to see fish. Y'all go reef and all that, right? Take an empty water bottle, stuff it with as much bread as you can. Hard one, Then you close the bottle. You go and snorkel, When you want to see the fish, open up the bottle. Then you just massage the bottle. Let the water go in and out. Then the bread will come out, right? All the fish will come.
Wow.
Very shiok,
Good tip, good tip.
Can try.
But biscuits also work.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the Switzerland trip.
Mm.
What about your food? How's the expenses like? Is it very expensive? I heard it's very expensive, right?
It is actually quite expensive. The petrol price there is about the same as Singapore price now, which is about $2 to $2.15 Swiss franc, depending on which petrol company you
There lah.
But I think for me, personal experience, if you were to ask me to compare with Singapore and Switzerland, I would say it's very, very similar.
You know what they say? When we were talking to some of the locals, right? They know about Singapore, this country. And you know what they say? Oh, Singapore, the Switzerland of Asia. Then we're thinking, actually quite true. Because you know why? Swiss doesn't have their own language. Same, Singapore, we don't have our own language besides English. So their surrounding, let's say for the part that is nearer to Germany, that town is mainly German. The part that is nearer to Italy, they are all Italians. And the part that is nearer to France, they're all French.
They don't have a common language, man.
No, they don't have a common language.
They don't, meh?
Yeah, they don't. Their main language, I think
Hey, cannot hear.
their first language, I think, is French. Yeah. Okay, Geneva is nearer to French. There's a lot of French people there. All their menu in the restaurants are all mainly French. When we go to the Sonogo, the first day location, is mainly Italian because that's the town that's nearest to Italy.
Yeah, but with regards to price, I say I don't feel that it's much of a different. It's not very different because, like, if you were to go to a restaurant, right, you would expect to pay $100 for two people for a normal restaurant. Not say fine dining, normal restaurant, $100 two people, and that is pretty much what we were paying. Of course, if let's say you order more, then you will pay more.
I'll give you the context. One can of Coke Singapore, how much? Kopitiam you drink? 150, 180. Down there, the restaurant is 450 Swiss franc.
But that is restaurant.
One bottle
Friend, restaurant.
Singapore, one bottle.
So the cheap thing about Singapore or at least in most parts of Asia is that we have hawker centers. So that way the food is a lot cheaper.
They don't have hawker centers.
Down there, no hawker centers.
The cheapest food we found was actually the kebab.
Was it the cheapest?
11 Swiss franc.
For both of us?
No, 11 Swiss franc one.
Oh, yeah.
That's the cheapest food.
This is quite expensive lah.
It's quite expensive. Yeah.
But that kebab place is also like a restaurant. Although it's fast food, but it's also a restaurant. So if you compare restaurant to restaurant, not much difference. If you talk about cheaper food in Singapore, yes, because we have hawker centers.
Yeah. So if like the last night we had a dinner, he ordered a beer, which is $4.50 Swiss franc.
Cheaper than Singapore, bro.
My Coke,
Pint of beer.
my bottle Coke, also $4.50 Swiss franc.
Same as Australia. Australia also beer very cheap.
Yeah.
The worst part is the petrol kiosk. One can of Coke is like $5, $6.
Oh, also
Our
realized,
coffee is about 390 Swiss francs, right, per coffee.
I think so. But I also want to, we also noticed that some of the petrol kiosks are automated, unmanned.
So you go there, then you pump finish, you just put your card in, then
You
you
pay yourself. There is nobody manning the petrol station.
No wonder.
They let you pump first.
Huh.
Wow.
I mean, credit card there must be a system. Either you put in your credit card first before you pump, something like that.
You all never pump it?
We don't need.
No, we didn't
because
pump.
we didn't travel. We didn't travel very far. So it's not the distance that matters in Switzerland. It's the speed regulations that matters. So like for example, our daily mileage is only 285. It's like not even KL, but then it takes so long because we are going roads at 50, 30, 80,
30,
30 at school areas.
We're doing this road, so it was 60, then 50. I'm like, hey bro, 50. Then I look at the sign further up. I'm like, hey bro, that one 30.
Yeah,
yeah, 30. Like, whoa. Then it's like not here, not there. No, too fast for first gear. You cannot hold a nice speed. and too low for second gear. Then you find yourself, then you clutch in.
The people there, they are also driving
They drive
all
very
quiet
chill
one.
one.
All very quiet one.
the same as what I experienced in Australia.
No, I don't see any initial D also.
See any what?
Initial D.
What is that?
The drifting lah. like Fast and Furious lah.
Go and
All
see.
very chill.
No, but the thing is that I find very interesting is that in Australia, right, when I hit the highways, like 6-7 lane highway, everybody go very slow one. Then even like the gaps are very big and all that, nobody push.
Same when we only travel the highway on the first
We
2
just
days.
follow.
Yeah, we only travel highway on the first 2 days. The rest of the remaining 3 days, we are going through all the small towns. Every time we enter a town, it's 50. You exit a town, 80, and you reach the next town, 50. So we are struggling within this speed.
Yeah, lor. Then what really got me, right? So like we enter a town, 60, 50, 60. Then you exit a town, it becomes 80, right?
200 meters later, another town.
Another town, okay?
50.
Then you exit that town, you enter the switchbacks. So switchbacks, you're climbing, the switchback, right? 80. Then you're like, how to do 80 on this switchback?
80 on the
You're doing like 30 or 40 in the turn. How are you going to do 80?
The speed limit at the switchback is 80.
So weird one. No, but the thing that actually makes me very curious, right, is why are the people there so quiet?
Okay.
Why they follow?
This is my take, okay? The people in Australia, the people in Switzerland are not as stressed out as we are.
Yeah, actually.
So they're very chill, they're very laid back. I'm not rushing, I don't have to rush. You know, I got more than enough time with my family. I've got more than enough time to do what I want to do. I chill and I just go lah.
Maybe,
You know,
For us, every time, you know, we got so little time to spend with our friends or our family. Then we need to do work. We've got deadlines. So time on the road is wasted time. We want to go chop. I want to go.
Another thing is speeding there in Switzerland is considered a very serious offense. You can go to jail just for speeding.
100.
Singapore also can go jail. You speed past a certain limit, can go jail also.
So the limit is very little.
So 120 road, you travel 120 road, you travel 180.
Only 60 away only.
But it still
Singapore
doesn't
still got
explain
part-time.
it. Like, you know, Singapore, we also have like 60, 40. You know where?
Yeah, the 40, one of it is
40, yeah.
Yeah lah,
50.
the one of the Thompson, no sorry. What is that? I know there's one.
Doesn't matter. I don't even know where. I don't even know
140,
where.
yeah.
40, 50, what 40, 50? Everybody going 60, 70, 80.
Cannot say that, bro.
Not me, what?
But then you sabo other people, bro.
No lah, what's wrong with that?
Not sabo, man.
Who?
You lah.
How about who?
No lah, you say this road 40, but then everyone go 50, 60, 70, by sabo.
We never say the name of the road.
Wrong.
Oh.
No, what I wanted to say is the road 40, but everybody going faster than the speed limit. But why is there a difference? You know what is the difference? Australia also got speed limit, ma. Also got fine. Also can go jail. Singapore also got fine, what. Our fine also not very cheap, what. But it's just very interesting. How come two people from two countries, the way they drive so different? You know, the worst part, right? I was driving the caravan in Australia, right? 2-lane road. I was going on the left lane. Speed limit, I think 50, 60 or something. I was going slower than that. Because I see scenery, ma. See. Then I look at my mirror. Got 2 cars behind me. What the hell they doing? They just following behind me, you know. On the right got one empty lane.
The one to overtake.
They overtake, Everybody just follow me behind. Then I thinking, wow,
All you know, the driver is cursing you also don't know.
why? Like,
It's the pace of life lah.
you know,
Pace of life lah.
I don't think they're cursing me. If he cannot wait, he would have overtaken already. Right? So
It's
weird.
just the pace of life. We are just
very interesting.
too fast paced.
Too fast.
Every time we so kanchong here, kanchong there. That's why Mark don't ride scooter. He's always in a rush.
True story.
Okay, so when is the next one?
You don't pretend. You really don't pretend. Yeah, we've got stuff in the pipeline. We cannot say when
Or where?
but it is coming.
And that's all we have for today's episode of Mototalk. Mark has something to say to you.